Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus with me, Flik. I also have a very whiny dog sitting behind me. And we're going to take another stab at Mega Satan Magdalene and see how it goes this time. Last time we failed it, but it wasn't all for naught because we got an unlock. Granted, it's an unlock that you could get on anyone eventually. But we got it, finally. 0Z33QQNP is the seed. And the item rooms last time were not great. They weren't terrible from what I remember. The item rooms all kind of blend together after a while. Yeah, potentially interesting. Potentially... No, I could have used it to move the middle chest. Well, we got a bunch of flies. That's okay. I guess since we're not in a rush, I can try and get the red hearts back. To go back to what I was saying, this is... What time are we at? We're after the middle of the day, let's say. I don't want to use a specific L word because certain puppers might think it means they're getting another meal. I don't know how well she's learned those words yet. But it's a little bit after that. She's had her morning walk and I don't think she knows that word yet. That's why I'm kind of comfortable saying that. And usually when we're back from that morning walk... Oh, I forgot to use the speed up pill. I keep forgetting she has it. That's when Sora will take her first nap, and that's when I've been like recording Far Cry 5 and trying to get in the odd Let's Look At and stuff like that. That's my main recording time of like 2-3 hours, which is not a lot of time, honestly. Not nearly as much time as I would like. Today she just didn't nap at all. She was actually quite hyper for whatever reason. And she just would not rest. So I had no opportunity to do any recording. Roll to now, and finally she's not even quite... She might fall asleep during the duration of this video, but she's just kind of sitting behind me just doing that thing that I think babies do as well, where they're just kind of like... Babies would cry, but dogs they just kind of whine. They just whine at the world and at everything and nothing because they're a puppy and they don't understand anything. I get the feeling that's what she's doing. Oh, this helps a whole bunch. We're going to get very bad tier rate, but we're very powerful now. Hello, Poly. I was going to say Polyphemus. Do I mean Polyphemus? Yes, because Polycephalus is the boss. So, yeah, we're going to fire once every 30 years, but the shot is powerful. And it breaks down into a smaller tier and keeps going if we smack something. Or maybe, I think the target has to die for that to apply. I'm not 100% sure. We also lucked out and got the very weak but annoying monsters. Coal hanger? Synth oil! Very interesting. And we did get a spirit heart, so hopefully we can maintain ourselves for that first deal with the devil, which we have to look at and walk away, even if it's the best deal with the devil we've ever seen. We also need to start looking for a sacrifice room as well. And we need to find out if there's a sacrifice room before I fight the boss, because if there is... Well, what's the best way to do that? Because if there's a sacrifice room, you play it until you get blessed. Blessed guarantees you get an angel deal. But, in order to play the sacrifice room, you lose health, and that will count against you getting a deal, so you'll have like, what, 10% chance? Unless it also increases that, I think it does. I've done this so infrequently that it's not, like a lot of my Isaac knowledge is just kind of there, I don't even need to think about it, it's just, oh yeah, that's what that does, other than like the newer things to Afterbirth Plus, obviously. But yeah, this Mega Satan via sacrifice rooms stuff is new. This was Afterbirth Plus that became possible. Could always play sacrifice rooms. It's just that there wasn't any point because they were garbage. So there's a bit more damage plus the chance to concuss, which is excellent. Straw is good as well, but we might end up having to be a tanky run again because that's just the way Maggy runs off and go, which is why they're slow. So I think holding on to Yum Heart for now is a good idea. Yeah, it has to kill the enemy for it to pass through as a smaller tier, it seems like. Or bring it down to another phase. Yeah, there's Tent Rock. Small Rock would honestly be more preferable. Nope, never mind. Despite blowing up a... Oh, that's a strange room. Despite blowing up a bunch of tinted rocks in that last run, Small Rock just did not appear. Oh, a crawl space, you say. 2 shreds, you say. We'll go down there in a second. We want the Emperor's card. We want this. There's no sacrifice room because I believe I've cleared the whole floor. Oh. I don't know why I said oh. I was surprised that the room was dark. I was gearing myself up for there to be an actual black market. Why would that be dark if the floor isn't? Or is the floor, and because it's burning, yeah, it's harder to tell. Shop. Curse room. No sacrifice room. we have to walk away from the deal no matter how good it is. Can do. Good buddy. Oh, you do not die one shot from that. That is surprising. We don't need to use the Empress against the Hunt. Okay. Oh, that was the concuss effect. It's okay. You'll still die before I get hit twice. Lucky scan for HP and luck. I can take the Black Horse. I just can't take the deal. Would have loved Sacrificial Dagger. It's really good. I think I can go to the curse room and not lose my chance at an angel deal, right? If there's an item there and I take it. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to bother because I honestly don't know how that works. And this is a Polyphemus run and those are very rare. So I want to make the most for it. Most of it, rather. I don't even have the excuse of it being early. Maybe I'm just rusty. So we have a 1 in 3 chance at a deal and a 50-50 chance of it being an angel deal. But if there's a sacrifice room on the floor, we can get that to 100%. Tinted rock. Small rock, please. I mean, being tanky is fine. We have the damage to back it up. Oh. One bomb for... Oh, I misplaced that. It's not going to do it. Never mind. I know I still have 2 bombs, but it feels like a waste now. That said, I'm still totally going to do it on the way back. Just I got a little too bomb happy. There we go. Eternal Heart. Acceptable. That's a bit less acceptable. A totally empty room. They don't get one shot? Considering how much damage I have, I honestly am very surprised. Not often you have 19 damage on floor 3. Oh, that was unavoidable damage, unfortunately. Sure. Ugh. Just trying to see where the dog went. Because she's not beside me anymore and she's not in her bed. Just take one headset off for a little bit, just so I can hear if she's doing anything. Because yesterday I discovered that she found another bit of my carpet she could tear up. I just realised that sounded vaguely sexual. I meant that in the literal sense. She is wrecking my carpet in my rooms. And I think she's discovered another bit where she can do it that's underneath the door to a cupboard. I don't think she's going to have as much success as elsewhere, but she knows she can maybe do it. So now she's just focused on it. I don't hear any noise, so my assumption is she has gone into her cage and she is napping. So that's good. That might mean I can actually do a recording session of more than one Isaac run in a row. Which would honestly be handy, because right now I've finished recording Far Cry 5 and nothing is jumping out as something I want to do right now to replace it. Now, part of the reason the decision is so hard is because I want something that's actually going to be watched by people, which would be nice. Like Isaac, so I'm looking at like roguelikes and whatnot, but none of them are really appealing. It'd honestly solve a lot of my problems if the Gungeon devs would just hurry up and launch the update while I'm still moderately interested in it. And then that's a series I can return to that people know. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the changes, but it's so delayed. Now, I don't think we got the item room on this floor. No, we did not. I'm just debating whether or not to go for the... If there's a I have to look and see if there's a sacrifice room. It sucks that we don't have a map because it's going to make it even harder to like have a mental map of where I've been and where I haven't. But if there's a sacrifice room, I need to play the crap out of it to guarantee the angel deal as opposed to having a 50-50 chance on that roll. So I don't think we went north here, did we? We did. Oh yes, a pointless room. But we mostly went to the left of the map. We definitely haven't found item room because we don't have enough items. Another empty room that rolls out that direction. So we have down and then we have right. It's weird, it doesn't feel like I have a tier rate of 24. I feel like I've had runs where I've started with a tier rate of like 11 or 12 and been firing slower than this. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining it. I really don't like that they can't be one shot. Have they nerfed Polyphemus? Or not necessarily like entirely die in one hit, but go down to their other levels. Get out the way. It was worth coming for another key, I suppose. Oh, actually, we have 12 of the damn things. Never mind. A bomb would have been nicer. So, all my special rooms have to be over here, then. Don't need that, thankfully. I mean, 2-shot in one of these with 19.2 damage, does that feel right? It's probably worth doing. Okay, 1-shot bonies at least. Oh, for the second run in a row, Purity. And it gave us the speed aura. So this is the aura that changes every time we take damage. Okay, I mean that was unavoidable damage, whatever. He got a speed boost out of nowhere. Maybe his friend hit into him and that's what it was. I guess we will take a half-price stopwatch. It's really good. Oh, our speed aura became the speed aura. We'd much prefer with tier rate or damage. I guess given that we're just kind of embracing the... Oh wait, we had the range aura there? Because our range went down when I got hit. But I could have sworn I saw my speed increase. Huh, strange. Good trinket. Yeah, it is. We got range. It went to speed, I got hit, it changed to range, I think. There's also no self-sacrifice room on this floor either, which does not bode well. Of course it doesn't give me the damn rooms when I have a very workable build compared to last time. Down here, I think. Yes. To go back to what I was talking about, struggling to find an idea for a series, and I don't want to overcommit to something that could be as long as Far Cry, because Far Cry, everyone voted for it and then nobody ended up watching it. And obviously, when I say nobody, I don't mean literally nobody. I just mean relative. Everything's relative. Finish him. Good. What is that again? Polydactyl. It's like room for 2 cards. Yes. Okay. There we go. I'm definitely wary of touching another Ubisoft game because I do have Assassin's Creed Origins, but I think I'm just going to play that on live stream and not risk it being a series because it could be another long game and I don't trust Ubisoft. The D6. Sure. So now it's a D6 run. That at least means the run could end up being very interesting if I can't make the angel deal work this time either. Oh. Oh yeah, we have the range aura. That's why I was just thinking like, wow, I can actually cover a lot of this room. Of course I can. I haven't been hit yet, so I've still got the ranged aura. And I have been like, I mentioned on Twitter that I was having this conundrum of like, I don't know what to do a series, and it doesn't help that there's no like major game releases because we might as well be into summer. But oh, what did I get now? I guess it has to reset in the next room. Yeah, that's what it is. Be agreed. We got the range aura again. It's deliberately not giving me the 2 I want. Because I want to feel enthused about whatever I end up doing a series on. And that's also what makes decisions like that tough. Like finding a good roguelike that I can just sink my teeth into where it doesn't necessarily matter if you miss a run here or there because each run is its own thing. Dungreed came close, but it doesn't grab me. I feel like there's not enough variation. Like I pretty much unlocked everything there was to unlock, unless you're willing to put in over an hour to a single run to get deeper than I did. There's also a cap on your stats, so although there's persistent levels, they eventually can't go any higher. It does mean that you kind of have to build a build for yourself as opposed to just constantly getting stronger. But that's what it has different characters for, which you unlock once you're a certain distance down, if you aren't aware. But yeah, that one didn't quite grab me. Chasm is out sometime in the summer. I do plan to do a series on that because I think it's going to be good. And it is a roguelike. Or roguelite, if you want to be pedantic. But there's no telling when that's out, so it's kind of like it's in limbo along with the Gungeon update. Maybe it will come out soon, maybe it won't. Maybe it will come out next year. We don't want Retrovision, obviously. 2 of spades. Sure. Let's give ourselves 26 keys. Wow, you took 3 shots to burst open? I do not feel powerful. It's so weird. It does not feel like I have the damage it's saying I have. And I know I do have that damage this time, unlike that other time when I had whatever combination of items that made it seem like I had no damage despite the stat, because Polyphemus is a massive damage up. It's working. It doesn't feel like I'm doing the damage it says I have. I'm excited. I think I mentioned in the last Isaac run I recorded, had I known just how amazing God of War would be and how much I'd enjoy it, damn right I would have made a series out of that because it's excellent. But you know, that's a hindsight type thing. It's a bit on the long side, but it's so much more engaging. You don't really need to have good commentary because the game carries itself. No, that's specifically a reason to go looking for it. Alright, with that Joker card we can actually make this work a little bit. We have a 50-50 chance on a 67% chance that we get a deal at all of it being an angel deal. If we don't get a deal at all, use the Joker card to see what we got. If it's a devil deal, walk away. Chariot card, Empress. I'll keep Chariot, Joker. But no sacrifice room again. Think of how many times I've run into them when I don't care about them. I'm pretty sure every time I've been playing as Eden recently I've seen at least one. High Priestess. No, thank you. Let's see. There could be one at the end of that long room. That's our last ditch effort. One shot at them, that's pretty nice. No, but we do have an item. Booger Tears, did that actually improve our stats at all? Clutch Magic Mush? No. Booger Tears are the ones that stick to targets and do damage over time. I think they're pretty good. I said with a slight questioning sound in my voice because I'm not 100% sure. Let's go back to what I was talking about again. So yeah, Chasm, interested in. Gungeon update, interested in. Both of those are nebulous. Don't know when they're coming. So it's very hard to plan ahead. So right now, it's Isaac I'm recording in the time I have that the dog allows. Which I'm fine with. I always like playing Isaac and it does seem relatively popular. It's the most popular thing I'm still doing. And then kind of like from the stream side, we've got Monster Hunter, Fortnite, God of War. That's about it. Deal with the devil. Hey, we got a devil item. No matter what it is, we have to walk away. Just walk away. Alright, let's go down to the next floor. And I am doing this because I have a few games lined up that I want to do them on. It's finding the time to try them as well. Because it's not like just because I can't record, it doesn't mean I can just like play games anyway because I'm giving the dog attention. Angel deal, please. Alright, well hopefully we don't actually want to earn the deal on this floor then. That sucks, it's just it's not giving me the chance to do the thing. What aura did we get? Blue aura, that's tier rate. Our tier rate got improved by 4, I think. It's a start. So I hope you won't mind that there's a lot of stuff coming over from Twitch right now, despite the bitrate from there being garbage. And maybe focusing on Isaac a little bit longer. I'm trying to give stuff a chance to come out. Rather than invest myself in a potentially long playthrough again. It's tough though. I heard on the grapevine, and I did try and look for an official source on this for more information and I couldn't find it, so take it with a grain of salt. But I read that very recently YouTube changed their algorithm again, because, you know, as they're wont to do. And they devalued all the variables that apply to a video based on its age. I don't think I just described that as well as I wanted to. May as well have a look in here. That was not a good reroll. So what I mean is stuff like, you know, everything that's good SEO about a video, like the number of views it gets, comments, etc., interactions, all that garbage, that becomes less and less valuable the older a video is. In other words, older videos will stop being as highly placed as potential newer, more exciting content. Now, you could argue one way or the other whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, but the point is, most of my successful videos are old videos, so if they suddenly aren't appearing in searches and what have you, we should go check if there's a sacrifice room. That would explain the massive drop-off of views I've been experiencing rather suddenly. Usually if it's just kind of like a tapering off over time, that's explainable. It's just people get bored, move on, it happens. And if you're not doing anything particularly interesting or new and hip, then you're not going to generate new subscribers to cover the deficit. But things have been tapering off so much in such a short period of time, it was like, well, what the hell happened? And I think that might be why. No, not, I say that, oh, the exact same room. I say that like that's the only reason. That will not be the only reason. But I feel like that's a major reason if indeed it's true, but I could not find any official information about this kind of like the degrading of the importance of an old video. Like the older a video is, the less important it's now deemed in the rankings. It actively disadvantages me, so I would say I'm against it, obviously. But it might also potentially mean that that opens up the door to new talent getting seen. I don't think it will, but maybe that's why they did it. Justice. Justice. It actually says just ice. I didn't mean to blather on about YouTube again, but what else do you have to talk about when you don't have Twitch chat telling you to talk about food or other... I was going to say dumb things, but that's not fair, because honestly I propagate the dumb topics of conversation on Twitch. Stereotypically, Twitch will get you talking about food. Or, let's see, what's the other stereo? Anime. Food and anime, the two things you need to exist. So it's my own fault, really. But when I'm locally recording Isaac... or roguelike in general, I don't know, my mind just wanders to, I guess business stuff would be the best way to describe it. But this is not an Inside Baseball episode of Gungeon, so I shouldn't get too Inside Baseball about this kind of crap. Nor am I really looking for suggestions, it's really, I have to pick the videos I'm doing for my channel. I'm struggling to find something that's just capturing my interest. Or if I have things, like I wouldn't mind doing rather than just like VODs, I wouldn't mind doing like a proper series on Perks is good. On Fortnite. But because usually the only recording window I have is reasonably early in the morning, I can't really expect people to be around to record with me, which is a shame. Now, that might make it sound like I'm blaming Sora for my woes as well, and I'm certainly not. I'm well aware of how much responsibility a puppy is, and how much of a hassle they can be early on. I knew what I was getting into, is what I'm saying. But what I do hope is that YouTube holds itself together, both in the sense of like my channel and just YouTube as a platform, at least a couple more years. Because otherwise it wouldn't be fair on Sora if I had to go back into regular employment, given that I live alone, so there's no one else to look after. And just general advice for dogs, if you're also in that position and you're working like a 9 to 5 away from home, it's not fair on the dog. You shouldn't get an animal if you're working like that. I know there's companies and things, like my sister sometimes has to do this, where she hires somebody to walk the dogs for her, but it still doesn't give them everything they need. Moon card, Empress. Once you can trust a dog to take care of itself, or not to destroy your home, then it's not as bad having to leave them alone for a little bit during the day. You know, you can't be expected to be with them every hour of every day, and that's not healthy for them either, honestly. They need to learn to be moderately independent. There's a balance, as with everything. But that balance would be hard to find if you were working full-time employment, lived alone, etc., etc. That concludes the PSA part of the episode. Those boogers are disgusting. So what is your bet on whether or not there's a self-sacrifice room on this floor? Because I'm going to tell you right now, given that we haven't seen one for any of the floors, am I just doing something wrong? Like, do you have to do something specific that I've not been aware of to make them appear? I don't believe so. Maybe you have to take a deal. No, it can't be like that, because the whole point of it is to get a route to Mega Saiyan. Although I think I might have been misremembering another feature of it. Like, yes, you can play sacrifice rooms, and now it gives you... Oh, no, I was going to say it gives you a... Like, if you play it enough, it will just teleport you straight to Mega Satan. I believe it teleports you straight to the Lamb if you play it enough. This is also a way you can get the Dark Room path without having to go the whole way. Although, really, getting the Dark Room isn't particularly difficult. Just not as many rewards, because you don't get as many chests. Hermit. We have enough keys, I don't need to cheat my way into the shop. Not good enough. Good enough. So now we're shooting boogers at the back of our skull. That worked out pretty well. We haven't found the shop, right? No, we haven't. Now granted, I could have risked another 2 rerolls technically with that battery. Used the Perthro rune and then the D6 again. It's good enough. As long as we don't get Epicac, we'll be fine. Cut to next item. Well, there's no more item room, so it ain't happening that way. Spirit Heart, please. Thank you. I would like to Mama Mega. Just to clear the rest of the floor out. Should also find the secret room. Yep. Oh, they lived. Bugger. I'll need to do that room again.
I found pills.
Ooh. Our pill rotation is not very good. Oh, you bastard. Wait, my deal with the devil gents didn't go down. Oh, we opened up Boss Rush. I mean, I guess I can have a look. That's what that weird red glow is. Do 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 do. We gotta deal with the angel. I don't know what that is. What is this? Circle protection, protect me from myself. We have had it. It's just it's an angel item rather, so I don't know what it does because we never take angel items. Sure, I think that actually helps us a ton, doesn't it? Because it gives us a guaranteed angel deal. Sadly, because Mama Mega is a secret way to get into the boss rush, it doesn't stay open. But we made the right decision because now we're back on track. Got to worry about survivability, although with this many red hearts, I guess. It's not as bad as if we were on just Spirit Hearts like last time, because that's what cost that run. Wheel of Fortune! Yeah, I might as well play you. I'll be back. With Duality, I don't think I need to play a Sacrifice Room. Ooh, yeah, well. Oh good, we get to work out the rest of our pill rotation that I'm sure is terrible. Drowsy is okay. Tears Down is obviously fantastic. Best pill in the game. Verb just gave us another Tears Down. Perks is good. It means we only take half damage. Against Mega Satan it could be clutch, if assuming we get there. So oh, hello. I'll take the perk pill, I think. Now I feel our tier rate. What a difference between 20 and 30. Who would have guessed? Oh, he was feared. That was very close. Okay, we just want our boss. Our boss in HP. We fire so slowly. Oh. Okay. It's Eternal Heart. Which we're almost certainly going to lose, but the red hearts there are appreciated. We can go play the beggar now for 3 more. Now we're at the point of the Isaac run where I'm just talking Isaac. I'm sure I can think of something else to talk about next time. But I don't want to go off on too many tangents, because if we end up dying real quick and I'm halfway through a tangent, that'll bug the hell out of me. So that's also why I just want to find the boss straight away. Ooh. It's not an okay room. It's close. I kind of glossed over picking up Fate's... Wait, is this Fate's Reward? We have Fate and we have Fate's Reward. It seems to be firing the exact same tier type as me, so it's actually surprisingly good. And it looks like we might maintain that heart. Oh, yeah, I remembered at the last second that they're the ones who fire in every cardinal direction. Damn it. Why did I just stand there and let that happen? I don't know. I just was like, yeah, okay, I'm just going to take this damage now. Not even going to bother trying to dodge. One build makes you small. That's good. That overwrites the, well, balances out the one makes you larger we got. And there's the boss. Speed up. Nice. Okay. Conquest is annoying. And we fire way too slow. But our speed is excellent. So I can dodge him. We don't want the pony. Old bandage. We do want old bandage. Now the annoying thing is we didn't get a deal. Wait, our deal was 0? Or did it change to 0 there? So if we don't get a deal on this next floor, unless I find a Joker card, which is possible because we have Ace of Spades, we won't be able to get the key. Could still find Dad's key on the chest, which is exceptionally low chance. And that's obviously not what we want to have to rely on. We want to be able to get there guaranteed. Being able to fly on the womb floors is so useful. I thought duality gave you a 100% chance and then you got to choose between the two of them once. Either way, 72% chance. And as I say, we have duality, so no matter what the other percentage chance is, I believe we get a 100% pick. Like, we get to choose whether we're on Angel Path or Devil Path. That's what I thought duality was for. And why they added it. But maybe I'm not fully understanding what you're supposed to do with it. Or maybe it alternates. That could be the other thing, actually. That'd be more like balance than duality, though, I feel. A tears up would not go amiss. You know, just help speed things along. Dead end. Was not expecting that. Come on, be the right way. Be the right way that I know you to be. Because you are left. Could you, like, stop doing that? Still not 100% sure what the circle protection is doing. I don't remember. I believe it occasionally is eating a shot that's coming at me, but I'm not 100% sure. It's got to be the right way to the boss. It's too far off onto the side. Or maybe not. Blast assists. Whatever you are's. I will eat my hat, which doesn't exist, if the boss is not through here. Oh, I just got a text message. That's weird. Why didn't it come to my watch? I just happened to see my phone light up. Angry fly. I will take angry fly. Sorry, bear with me 1 second here. My mother telling me that she's phoning... Oh, sorry, not phoning. Emailing Amazon to complain because... You know you can set up like a safe space to leave a parcel if you're not in when they arrive, and usually it's obvious places like, hey, the back garden, or behind the bins, or something like that. She has that kind of thing set up. I think it's like rear porch or whatever. She was just telling me she missed an Amazon parcel. She came back and it was just sitting at her front door, like in plain view of the street, where anyone could just walk up and nab it and walk away with something that's not theirs. Amazon! Oh wait, they own Twitch. I don't believe my mother. I think she's making it up. Please don't kill me, Amazon overlords. I need you. Okay, it's fine. There we go, that's the 50-50. Smite the enemy. What? Oh. I was going to say that's the Hadouken, isn't it? Or the Kamehameha, depending on your preference. Doesn't actually give you a stat increase. It is both annoying and strange. Well, if there was some kind of tells for what way that was firing, so then therefore you could use your skill to make sure that you avoid damage as opposed to just trusting in RNGesus. Doesn't matter, we got the key, we can get to Mega Satan. We just need to live. I've got to save the perks pill for Mega Satan, because we fire so slowly it's going to be a long fight. And it means we don't have 7 HP, we have 14, which would help. Also going to try for some more pills. 2 retrovision pills. Well, if I fire them while I'm moving, it seems to make a massive difference. Maybe that's the trick to them. Get him, angry fly, get him. You just kind of butt heads with the enemies, I get it. You're very easy to understand what you do. Alright, so left was dead end. Let's assume right is... right and down is where the boss is. Oh, the circle protection bounced back his shots there and they went up to my damage. Because the purple went massive. Yeah, look at that. That's what it does. Okay. I'll probably still forget by the next time I get it. But there's proof of what it's doing. 100% for sure. Wonder if it works on bones. One and 4, not bad. Wouldn't call it above average, but still not bad. Dim bulb. Yes, I can manufacture that to make sure it happens on the Isaac fight. That's sorry, the Mega Saiyan fight. It's not doing anything for us right now, but if my spacebar item doesn't have a charge, it gives us a bunch of stats, including tears and damage. I believe. Oh, this was a dead end. Bollocks. Sorry, YouTube monetization bot, but bollocks. That means testicles. I don't need to worry about the Joker card anymore, anyway, so there's not really a need to hold on to Ace of Clubs. Is it a dead end too? You just bounce over there. Let Angry Fly do its work. That's a Locust of Death, I think, or Locust of Conquest. Good, but not what we need. Sorry, shopkeepers. You didn't count on me knowing the Kamehameha wave. Which does nothing other than look flashy. And I guess it travels faster or something. Who cares? It pierces, I guess. Although isn't that just Polyphemus kicking in? Has anyone seen Isaac? I'm here for Isaac. My name is Maggy Simpson. No. That's gonna knock the bomb. Try and knock it from in there. I could just leave, but it might drop a spirit heart. Also, I knocked back most of his shot there. That was pretty cool. Well, I mean, I do have the bombs. Oh, I don't have the room for the health, though. I thought of the one thing, but not the other. Also, I've basically done a full clear of the cathedral because, you know, such as it is. That's the way it always will be for me. That's why I've got to make sure my runs are always extra good, because I have to clear every single room. I will find a way to make it happen. Christ, he's still not here. Kamehameha, Kamehameha, etc. Angry Fly, do you want to, like, kill it? They're not piercing the rocks. It looks like they are, but when that thin line comes out, I don't think it's doing damage. I will look in a double key room. Well, no, actually I won't. There's no point. I know I have the keys, but I don't want to reroll the run, because the run is good. Oh, we had the tears up aura, and we just lost it. Might get it back. I mean, perks plus the fact the room will slow down after we get hit once on Mega Satan should mean that we have this. There he is. Yeah, just try and spawn on me. Look how much damage I'm doing to Isaac per tier and tell me I have 21.57 damage, because it honestly still doesn't feel like it. Luckily now he's slowed, his attacks won't actually reach us. I should go back for those spirit hearts before we go down as well. No chances, etc. So we can make this happen. Come on. There we go. You stay there, try not to walk into spikes, although thankfully old bandage paid out, so I'll get the health on the way back. Now then, where was... Ah, crap. So let's just back out of this room. It's down here. Okay. Just in case. And there should be enough red hearts in the room before Isaac. Just in case. Alright. So, we see anything we don't like, re-roll it. If it's still bad, re-roll it again with Perthrow and just go straight for Mega Satan. Let's try and do this. We have the ranged aura, which is just typical. Sad Bombs is good, piercing is okay, I think. Their stat increase from having an empty space per item. Still. We're back down to a 20 tier, right? Kamehameha! Kamehameha! We should have this. And we're going to unlock a stupid co-op, baby. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, keep standing next to each other in that manner so I can shoot you both at the same time. Death died before war, that's rare. Even his horse did. Death beam. It's an impressive death beam, I'll give you that. I have not seen bigger, as I'm often inclined to say. I think I heard puppy movement behind me. Nope, do not knock back the troll bombs, good to know. Oh, come on, he spawned on me. I mean, I know he spawns there, but still. Alright, well, the room is now slowed. The chat room is now in slow mode. Why do I make all the jokes like Twitch chat is here when they aren't? It's because I'm doing an extended Andy Kaufman-esque prank where these episodes I'm purporting to be recorded off stream are actually on stream, and I've just hidden all the bit spinning stuff just to trick you for no reason other than being a dick. It's not actually true. Maybe. I should be getting second form any second now. There we go. His music slowed down makes it a lot worse. Hey look, I can fire while the cutscene's going on. That's weird. Bow 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 ow. Bow 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 ow. I can't stay close enough to him to know if he's cracked. Oh, he is, he's dead. Nice! Red baby achievement unlocked. There you go. That is a cult baby most likely rather than a usable item, but who does that leave Mega Satan for us to do? Judas, Blue Baby, Eve, Lazarus, the Lost obviously, and Lilith. Napoleon we've done it with. Okay, so basically like half the cast. That's good to know. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.